Welcome back for another live stream. Every time I go a little missing, it's like relearning how to ride a bike. Hi, welcome, and I hope you're doing well. Colleen here, and I have the chopsticks in. So I went and got the chopsticks and I put it in my bun just to pop shit. Who's that from? Who's that from? If you don't know who that's from, you can't hang with me. Okay? Because queens represent. In this live, we're going to talk about a very important and actually the foundation for any weight loss journey is your why. If you don't have a strong why to start, propel, and endure through your journey, what are you doing? You are going to struggle. It is going to be a harder than necessary journey. And to get through something like any kind of fasting, especially a 36-hour fast every other day, your why needs to be strong. So we're dedicating an entire discussion to the why, because a lot of people, their why is very flimsy. And hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's funny you say that, Joe, that I'm glowing because I've been really diligent on my skincare routine. I will do my little spiel on today's subject, and then, of course, I will get to your questions. So feel free to leave your questions in the chat. And if you're a replayer, rewatching this, leave your questions in the comments. I'll do my best to address them as soon as possible. Okay, so your why. By the way, let me set my credentials. Hi, I'm Colleen. I lost over 60 pounds in 8 months doing alternate day fasting. That means I ate one day and didn't eat the next day continuously until I got to a point where I stopped fasting. I was done fasting. For me personally, I didn't want to stop fasting, but due to an underlying condition, I had to stop fasting and then use the more traditional routes of weight loss to continue my journey. But alternate day fasting changed my life for the best. It taught me how to regulate my emotions and learn how to find emotional ways to cope instead of using food, because a lot of us are binge eaters. A lot of us are emotional eaters. A lot of us eat due to boredom. We eat through social settings, peer pressure. We eat because we don't know what else to do. We eat because we eat because we eat. And a lot of times you have subconscious feelings you're not addressing because everybody loves to run away from feelings. As a person in the dating market, hi, I understand. I know people hate being vulnerable, God forbid with themselves. And they're not finding ways to utilize their emotions to the best. So instead, they find ways to numb it. And that's where the issues come in. We have these vices. Instead of dealing with our shit head on, instead of having a trusted confidant or getting therapy, instead of praying, instead of finding religion, instead of journaling, we turn to superficial vices. This could be food. This could be sex. This could be drugs. This could be shopping. This could be gambling. There's all kind of ways that you emotionally regulate, but not in a healthy way. A lot of the things that we do are for a reason, but do you know the reason? So with that, I learned how to journal. I learned how to even talk out loud to myself. Talking out loud to myself does a lot. All with that said, I lost the weight and through alternate day fasting. Why? Why did I choose to even start this? Because I want you to know, like, alternate day fasting, it's simple, but it's not easy. Alternate day fasting is a hell of a drug. It is not for the weak. It is a very powerful fasting protocol. This is not 16/8. This ain't no one meal a day. This is a whole entire day, every other day. So if you struggle with it, I'm not surprised. It takes a lot of resilience, discipline, willpower, mental strength, and a lot of sitting with yourself, sitting in discomfort, to be honest. Not because you're starving, because if you're fat, you're not hungry. It's because you have to deal with the feelings that are encouraging you to eat, right? That's why I say emotional regulation is so important, because once you remove the crutch of food, what are you left with? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Why did I lose weight? Okay, I want you to know. I want you to know. I want you to know that your why needs to be strong, but it doesn't have to be deep. What that means is if you just don't like what you see in the mirror for a specific reason, that's the thing about a why. Just can't be like, oh, I'm not happy with my. It has to be something really specific, and it's usually something that catches us off guard. Okay, let me talk to you about what caught me off guard to strengthen and actually propel my why. One, it was what? The summer of 2021, 2020? Ooh, yes, the summer of 2020. Yeah, something like that. It was a candid picture. It was a candid picture. A candid picture was the one, not the two, that started it. And I think that is a great jumpstart for most people. Like if you want to, or you've been playing around with the idea of starting any kind of weight loss journey, have somebody send you a candid of yourself. It is very humbling. When you take a picture of yourself, it's usually a picture that you can tolerate. It's going to be something maybe a little posed. You're more than likely going to catch yourself in flattering light to a degree. Even though if you're not like happy with what you see, you're going to be positioned in a way in the camera that you are tolerating it. Okay? When you tolerate how you look, you're going to go by life in mediocrity. When you get assaulted with a candid photo of yourself, and I'll show you the picture. This is the picture. This is the picture, which y'all have seen many and many a times at my heaviest. Okay. That picture right there, that's the candid that did it. That was at my son's birthday party. It was pandemic time. And I got, don't even, here's what I don't want y'all to do. Don't gaslight me. Don't play with me. Oh, Colleen, do not do it. It's also doing that enables mediocrity. Don't do it. Don't do it. I look like a puff, a Michelin puff. I look very bloated. I look like if you take a pin, I will pop. Okay, I was doing the best with what I had, but I didn't know I look like that. I'll be honest. Cause why? When I looked in the mirror, I put everything together the best I could. Okay. I remember I put on that denim skirt because I was in the beginning of my femininity journey. You work on the outer stuff first. A cute Michelin puff. Thank you, Amina. Um, I remember that day. We went to Long Island, to my cousin's backyard to celebrate. And I put on, the most feminine thing I had at the time because it was a transitionary period. I got that skirt from Shein. That top, I believe, was from Torrid. I was shopping in Torrid, maybe a size 16. That skirt was definitely at least maybe a 1X, maybe 2X. I don't think I ever had 2X, but definitely at least a 1X. And I just did a big chop, so I was bald. I was bald, honey. And my sister, I believe, sent me this picture of us cutting the cake. And I looked at it and I was like, that's what I look like? No, that's not what that's what I look like. That was the mind processing what I was looking at. If you want to get a wake-up call about how you look real fast, real quick, tell somebody to send you a candid. When you are minding your own business, probably on the couch, walking, standing, minding your own business, it's a good little 45-degree angle picture right to your phone. It'll wake you right back up. Because if you thought, and it's okay to think you look good. It's okay to think you look good. But if you know that you are obese and you think you could cruise through life obese and looking your quote unquote best, you're doing yourself an injustice. I was doing myself an injustice because if you see, that's what I look like after. And not to say that I needed less clothes. It's not, ignore the less clothes, acknowledge the confidence, acknowledge the youth, acknowledge the sexiness. Yes, sexiness is not what you wear, it's what you exude. You feel me? You see me, I say, okay. Um, so that picture sparked my why. Although my ankles were swollen, although I did look like a Michelin puff, although my boobs were the size of cantaloupes and I had a pooch and damn near diagnosed with an autoimmune condition, none of that fazed me. My why was because I looked crazy. That was my why. It sparked this picture sparked everything. That's why it'll always be the foundation of all my befores, most of my befores. Because my why started off because of vanity. Now, did it stay because of vanity? No. But it was the point blank period of your why is it needs to be strong. It needs to be strong. When you think of the why, it needs to light you up. Because when you are alternate day fasting and it comes around 7:30 p.m. and cravings start kicking your behind and you're about to sabotage your entire day, you need to refer back to this why and re-spark whatever motivation started you. That's what your why needs to do. The truth is, a lot of us are still fat because our why isn't strong, because we have no reason to not be fat. A lot of us are still overweight is because we have no reason not to be. We say we want to lose weight. We say we want to tone up. We say we want to get in shape. We say we want to lose 10, 20, 30, 80, 90, however many pounds, right? But because you have no strong reason to, like, unless you're going on a vacation or, you're going to see somebody from your past or, the swimsuit, unless you have those motivating factors, you're chilling. There's no reason to. So the why, as I said, it doesn't have to be deep. Is it better if it's deep? Absolutely. But the why can't be fleeting. So oh, it's summer. Oh, bikini season. Oh, I got to get in shape for my bikini. That's fleeting. So as soon as it comes and you come back from wherever the hell you came from, now what? I looked good for Italy. What? And now what? There's nothing keeping you there. The why has come and gone. A lot of people on the internet make you seem like it's wrong to lose weight for vanity. You have no idea. Let me tell you something. I lost 20 pounds. Okay, I went from 190 to 170 and still going. Let me see if I could find the picture. It was a picture that I had posted today on the post tab. It used to be the community tab and they changed it. I don't know why, because I like saying community. But let me see if I could find it. Pictures. Un momento, por favor. I didn't upload it. Anyway, it's me before and after with the 20 pounds, right? I lost the 20 pounds. A lot of things have changed. A lot of the ways I'm treated in this world has changed just from going from mid-size to smaller mid-size. It's wild. And I want to take advantage of those privileges. It's not a bad thing to say. I think a lot of us should embrace our shadow selves. I was having a conversation with myself this morning. Sometimes I turn off the podcast, I turn off the music, and I just drive to work in silence. And I sit with myself and I start speaking out loud. And I was like, I wish a lot more people would embrace their shadow selves. And what embracing your shadow self is, because I see so many people online faking it, like faking the funk, thinking that they're better than everybody because they don't do this, they don't tolerate that, they would never, I could never, I should never, I couldn't do. Shut up. Shut up. Those people will continue to make continuous mistakes because they do not embrace their shadow side. It's not demonic. It's not evil. It's not any. What embracing your shadow side is saying the quiet part out loud. Okay? It's saying, I want to look good. It's saying, I'm jealous of her. Yeah. Embrace, because jealousy is a compass. Jealousy, if you see something on a woman and you're jealous, all that is an indicator as to what you want in your own life. Be jealous. Don't use the jealousy for evil, but use it as a motivator, right? Pettiness, spitefulness, vengeful. Okay? These are sides of ourselves that we are told to repress in our youth. Be nice. Don't say that. How could you think that? Don't do that. How could you be that way? Don't act like that. Little girls could never. Little girls should never. What? So you erase all of that. And guess what? Those sheltered little girls, They usually pick men that are bad boys and are going to do everything that you couldn't do growing up. Why? Because you repressed them all. You're usually going to live vicariously through somebody else. So if you say that, hey, I want to be a sex pot, look hot, and that's my why, hi, nice to meet you. I'm proud of you. Embrace it. Because all this, oh, I want to do it for health. You know, I just, my cholesterol. Let me tell you something. You know how I know all that's BS? You know how I know it's BS? Because people will shame others for taking the cheat route or whatever, getting bariatric surgeries. They will shame them for doing the semaglutides and the tirzepatides and the whatnots, and they will lose weight and be like, "Oh, but you cheated." I I thought you cared about my health. What? I didn't know we could cheat our way into what? I thought it was just about my health. I thought you cared about my health. Oh no, you're supposed to do it the hard way. How dare you? That's how I know it's BS. You can miss me with the BS, okay? If the why wants to be deep, let it be deep. I have generational diabetes in my family on both sides. Me personally. My mom, my dad died of complications due to diabetes. My grandmother, my aunts on both sides. Like, diabetes runs in the family. Okay? I could say diabetes is not part of my future. That's something that I don't want and never want. I could say that. And do I feel that? Absolutely. Does it drive me? No, it doesn't drive me. It doesn't drive me. You have to be real with yourself. And that's why I said embracing your shadow side is important. Because if you know that's not lighting the fire in your wire, you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Do what motivates you. If it really is health, like, oh my God, I need to do this, or my days are numbered, and that really sparks something in you because you have children that you want to see graduate or walk down the aisle, or you want to see your grandchildren, you want to play with them. If that's really, really meaningful to you, then don't be selfish. Do what you need to do. You better get your together and fast those 36 hours and finish the damn fast. But if it's flimsy, if you know by 7 p.m. that you're going to give up on yourself because the why is just like, oh, it'd be nice. Your why can't be, it'd be nice. Your why has to be like, I have to. Is your why giving I have to or else? Once again, it could be deep, it could be shallow. It doesn't have to be, oh my God. It could be like, listen, Carol said I couldn't, so I'm gonna do it. It could be that simple. It could really be that simple. The pettiness and the vengefulness in you just wants to show Carol, how dare you even think I could not? I'm going to look better than you, Carol, and I'm going to win the weight loss competition in corporate. How about that? And win the trophy. Is your why propelling you? Is your why doing what it needs to? Because every day when you wake up, you have to make a commitment to yourself. And that's a lot for a lot of people. It's a lot because everybody has a lot of daily responsibilities, especially if you're a parent, if you're taking care of dependents, you have bills, you got a job, you got a car, you got to take care, you got school. There's a lot of things going on. And so we put ourselves on the back burner so easily, so easily. And that's why weight loss is so easy to fall off, because it means having to put yourself first every day. And a lot of us are not used to that. We're used to being what? The good girl. Oh my God, do you need help? How can I assist? I'm available. Sure, I'll do it. Oh my God, anything for you. And then all of a sudden, we're eighth place in our own life. We are not the sun. We're the dwarf planet outside of Pluto. You need to be the sun in your universe. You have you have to be the sun in your universe. Because guess what? If you as the sun go out, what happens to the planets? They're gone. You as the sun, everything revolves around you. You can't be the dwarf planet X in your own universe. Because then who's the sun? Who are you revolving around if it's not yourself? That's wild. Make the conscious effort. If anything, at least make your why because I'm the sun in my universe. You deserve to complete something. You deserve to see the number that you've always wanted to see on the scale. You deserve to be the pant size. You deserve to get a candid and not flinch. When I stopped flinching at candids, I knew I made it. I knew I made it because those candids don't lie. Candid pictures do not lie. They'll blow up your entire. You thought you look good? No, you don't. When you're able to get a candid, you're on somebody's tagged photo somewhere, and you are pleased with what you see, you've made it to the big time, baby. That's it. You don't have to be a twig. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be competing for Miss Olympia USA. All you have to do is be okay with the candid. Be like, oh, that's me? That's the energy. That's the big energy that I want you to have. But you're not going to get it if you keep playing games. Self-awareness. If you know, that this girl has something you want, let it motivate you. If you see an old picture of yourself, like, damn, I used to be that girl. And the operative word is used to, get it back because it's not too far off. The only difference between you then and you now is the lifestyle. That's it. It's not metabolism. It's none of that. It's the lifestyle and you can fix it. It is never too late. Don't let them say age. Your hormones can be fixed. Okay, there's doctors. There's a thing called doctors and they will help you. Nutritionists, there's professionals. There's $25 gyms. Hell, there's $15 gyms. It's free to walk outside for 2 miles. The only thing stopping you is you. But it could only get there if you have a strong why. Because you have to show up for yourself every single day. When I was doing alternate day fasting, every fast day, I knew I was one step closer to the me I wanted to be. Every fast day. Let me get this out of here because y'all seen enough. Every fast day. Each fast day, I knew I was giving myself a gift. It was a present to myself. And when I woke up in the morning after a fast day, I could almost cry thinking about it. And you probably know it too. You are so proud of yourself. You're so proud of yourself because you did it again and again and again. And you showed up for yourself again and again and again. And cumulatively, you are reaping the benefits to get you to the best self. that you deserve to be because you are the sun in your universe. You understand? You are the sun. You. And if it feels uncomfortable to hear something like that, because I know a lot of us are uncomfortable hearing compliments, hearing good things about ourselves, hearing what we deserve, and truly believing it. I know. I know. It feels almost criminal to put ourselves at the front. But I urge you to try it and break the discomfort, because if you're fasting, you're already uncomfortable. If you're fasting, you're already uncomfortable. So what's one more discomfort? A 36-hour fast is not punishment. It is a promise to yourself that you deserve good things. Every time you complete a 36-hour fast, you are showing yourself, you are proving to yourself that you deserve good things. Good things are bestowed upon you. You showed up for yourself and you kept a promise to yourself, which is really easy to break, because if you're struggling with weight loss, it's so easy to fall off because we're used to failure. So when you do continuous, solid, successful fast days, you're showing yourself, hey, I could do hard things. I can do hard things. I can put myself first. I can say no. I could push away a plate. I could delay and not deny. Shout out to Jen Stevens. But if you don't have the strong why, you won't get there because you have no reason to. Do you understand that? If you haven't figured out your why yet, that's why you're struggling, babe. Okay? That was 30 minutes of preaching. I'm going to get to you in the comments. Did you like that? Give me a like. If you liked that sermon, hit the like button. I appreciate you. I'm going to turn that into a clip. Not a clip, but a short. Hey, y'all. Hi, everyone. Oh, see, y'all got my makeup start getting oily. Cussing y'all out. These chopsticks are cute, though. I went and cut the chopsticks. Put them in my butt. Okay. When did you add exercise in during your ADF time? Did you do both at the same time, or ADF then exercise? Okay. For me, when I started doing alternate day fasting, I did exercise because my why was strong. I was like, I can't look like this anymore. I can't look like her anymore. So I just went a little hard. I remember that first week like yesterday. Like I remember the first week, that April 2021. I was doing Chloe Ting's 2-week shred. I was doing Chloe Ting's 2-week shred. And the thing is, I did it first thing in the morning. I did not leave it at night. For one, I didn't have a job. For two, my why was really strong. And for three, it made me feel better. But now, being like a damn near 3-year veteran at this, exercise is really good on alternate day fasting because it lowers your blood sugar, especially if you do something a little higher impact. Like walking, it burns fat, but if you do something like a little high intensity, like HIIT or running, it'll burn sugar. And if you had a meal the night before, maybe with an excess of carbs, then you're able to burn sugar and make your fast day a lot easier. So I would never discourage exercise. Exercise for president. I did. Okay. I did the week I started ADF, I was already doing Chloe, so I just kept doing Chloe. And then I ended up getting a very active job, so I stopped like intentionally exercising. I was a preloader at UPS, and I loaded the trucks that deliver your packages to the house. And literally, I would not burn, but I would rack up well over 10,000 steps in a shift. And a shift, I was part time. So a shift was maybe 4 or 5 hours. 10,000 steps in 4 or 5 hours. Mind you, I have the rest of my day to go. And after the gym, I mean, after that's what it was. Because they literally say in the job description, like, get paid to work out. After my my shift, I used to go to the gym. Why? Because I didn't want to go home. I lived with my mom at the time. And if you already know the history, that wasn't great. So I used to go to the gym, spend as much time at the gym. I used to lift heavy on feast days. And then on fast days, I'll just walk, go on hikes. So yeah, from the time of inception, I've been exercising. Exercising is probably the most consistent thing I've ever done in my life. I've been into exercise since age 9. And when I say like exercise, I mean like movement. I have been into movement since at least age 7, but definitely since age 9. Intentional movement. And then when I started to gain weight at age 10, then it turned into like, okay, this is exercise to lose weight. So I've had a weight issue since age 10. I'm 35 now. I would love to try intermittent day fasting. I find it difficult to start while I work. Do you have suggestions? Maybe start on a Saturday or a long weekend. Tips, please. Hugs from Miami. Hi, Alley Cat. I thought I thought you started already. I've been seeing you for months and even a year now, or at least a year with me. Um, I started on a Monday. I started on a Monday. Just sounded good to me. I gave myself the weekend to like hype myself up because once again, this is a promise to yourself. This is a decision and it's a choice. Doesn't matter the day. It's good when it's a nice, well-rounded day. A Monday never hurts. Like a Monday never hurt. A Monday never hurt. But it doesn't matter the day. It matters the mindset, to be honest. You could start now. Like you could have eaten already and still start now. You could start now. You could start now. It's all about like what is the fire in your wire? If you really want the weight gone, it doesn't matter the day, the month, the hour, the season. You just do, you know? But a Monday never hurts. A Monday just feels fresh. Give yourself the weekend, prepare with your last meal or whatever, and know this is the last Monday I'll be fat, you know? This is the Monday where everything changes. Give the Monday a lot of meaning, write it on the calendar, put the date, today is the day, fast, get a whiteboard calendar and put it on the schedule. It's an appointment. You need to show up for yourself. You show up for everything else. Why? Because you're not getting paid. It doesn't matter that much. Okay, you're wise. You need to get paid. All right, start paying yourself for losing weight. Start investing into your 401k. Give yourself extra $50 in your savings. Go ahead and put some more money in your stocks. If you need to get paid for your why, because you show up for corporate, you show up for the hospital, you show up for the school, you show up for everybody else. But with you, it'd be nice. It'd be nice ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because it would be nice. It would be nice. How about that? would be nice if you wanted to do this. You've been locked in for 2 weeks. Good job, Sandra. Hi, Lauren. Today's my first day of my second ADF journey. I'm so happy to have this live right now. First one was back in 2023, in which I went from 260 to 214 in 5 months. That's amazing. And the second pic, you look good. Thank you. You're welcome, je ne sais quoi. I'm on my first day of a 60 to 90 day fruit fast. I realized I wasn't obese, but oh shit, I'm big. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. You never lose weight. I've been on ADF and OMAD for 6 months. Please help. That sentence doesn't make sense. How are you eating half of a month's calories and not losing weight? I would suggest going to the doctor or getting real with yourself. Okay? Because that's impossible. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's impossible. There's no way that you can eat half of your previous life's calories and not lose weight. That's mathematically, scientifically, calculatively impossible. Even if you could have all the diseases, it's impossible. You could have all the disorders, it's impossible. Okay? It's you. It's you. And that's just real. It's not to be rude. It's you. All of us. It's us. It's us. I'm here trying to lose this last 15 pounds. I'm playing games, to be honest. That 20 pounds, I came back from my birthday cruise motivated. Okay, motivated. Because 35 and fine just sounded like it needed to be in tandem. Okay, 35, fine. And I got to work. In 5 months, I lost my 20 pounds. Now I need to lose 15 more. I'm playing games. Why? Because I look cute. Because I look cute. But the goal wasn't to look cute. The goal was to get to my goal. That's the goal. Y'all get to somewhere where you look cute. I'm good enough. That wasn't the goal. Good enough wasn't the goal. My goal was to get to the size 6 and or the 150. Okay. But I'm playing around. I'm over here drinking. I'm over here eating ramen noodles. I'm having food way too late at night. And I'm stalling my own progress. Get real with yourself, please. Y'all over here saying y'all can't lose. And this is not for you, Omar. I'm just saying in general, because a lot of people are playing themselves and then wondering why. Get real with yourself, please. I'm never going to come on here and be like, I've been doing everything. And I've been at a stall. I don't understand how or why I haven't lost weight in like 3 months. Girl, you haven't been hitting your 10K steps. You have been eating way over your calorie deficit. Like, what do you expect? You thought just because you had a salad today, that was going to erase the cheeseburger you had. What are you doing? And this is me talking to myself, like, girl, get real. That's why you haven't gotten the 15 pounds off. You could have been lost the weight, but you're playing games. Get real. Like, y'all over here, there's no such thing as a plateau. There's no such thing as a plateau. I don't believe in plateaus. I believe in playing games and not playing games. That's it. That's all. I don't know. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. There's always a way to reinvigorate weight loss. Always. 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 I don't believe in plateaus. I don't believe in I just don't. I don't. And it's not just calories. It's not just calories. Eat whole foods. You can never go wrong when you eat whole foods. Calories are calories, sure. Yes, that's mathematically, you can't go wrong with counting calories. Actually, you can go wrong with counting calories. For one, your health. For two, your nutrition. If you're having a bowl of cereal, then a slice of pizza, and then a bowl of pasta for dinner, do you think you're going to be satisfied? No, you're fighting an uphill battle. But if I have 2 eggs and an avocado and some wheat toast, if I have a Chipotle bowl, hell, a Chipotle bowl is better than a freaking bowl of ramen. Chipotle bowl, half of it, satisfying. Have some fish, vegetables, brown rice. You cannot go wrong with whole foods. It's not just down to calories. What are you eating? Are you still drinking? If you're drinking, don't expect to lose weight fast. Just don't. Just don't. You will lose weight, but don't expect it fast because every time you sip, it's 3 steps back. Just know that. Okay? If you're not moving, don't expect anything. Just don't. It's okay to move at your own pace, just be realistic. If you know you're not doing these things, don't expect 20 pounds in 5 months. Expect it longer. Do the things that will get you to where you want to go. Just be real with yourself. Mm. Sean, I haven't cut a fast off early yet. I don't plan to one bit. I'm shooting for my first 48 hours Thursday evening. Ooh, okay. Why? Can I ask you why, Sean? Why are you doing a 48 hour? And how long have you been doing ADF? If you are doing ADF, why are my cheeks red? Yeah, that's how I know I'm worked up. As soon as my cheeks start getting red, yes, I'm a black girl that turns red. It's so embarrassing. My cheeks are hot right now. Why are you doing a 48 hour? I just want to know. Because if it's to lose more weight, don't do that. Don't do that. If it's for health, sure. I'm just curious. My chat GPT is really useful for planning and gauging your calories for fasting days, especially if you don't fast the week before your period. Chat GPT is the best thing I ever. Ooh, I asked Chat GPT like what my future husband will look like. You want to see? I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it. Because me and Chat GPT, we chit chat. I only go to her like when I have something on my mind. So I don't use her every day. But the fact that she like created my man. You want to see what Chat GPT? I sent this to my girl chat. And they're like, ooh, he cute. Okay, let me show you. Where is that? I know. I just be playing games on chat, like just chat, show me my future, you know? All right, let me see. Okay, you ready? You ready to see? Why is this still up? Why? Okay, that's who they said my future husband is. Who he look like? Y'all seen this man? I bet you he lives in London. Have you seen him? He's cute though, right? I love nerds. I love nerds. What does his name look like? He looks like a Jonathan. Jonathan? Ew, not like Majors. What does he look like? Y'all tell me give me comments on what you think this man looks like. What's his name? What his name would be. And if you've seen him, point him my way. But yeah, this is my future husband. Don't we look cute? Oh, that's the wrong way. There you go. That we look cute. Right? Okay. Anywho's, be playing around on chat. Like, yay. Pure games on chat. um, I just made me a weight loss inspirational guide. My first reward is lashes. I love that. Yeah, chat. I'm telling y'all, if you don't even know why, ask chat. Like, chat, give me reasons why I should lose weight. The fact that you're even asking chat that is like you playing around. But sometimes they'll awaken you to things that you didn't even know about yourself. Like, and be like, you know what? That's a that's actually a good point. Chat, 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 chat. They chatting. Hi, Nested Chronicles. I'm glad you caught alive. Chat, chat. Yeah. Hey everyone, never catch the live on my 20th hour of fasting today. May do a 48 hour, started at 220. Now I'm at 160 to 165. People treat me differently. Men and women went from size 16 to 8. I love to see it. I love to hear it. I love to be around it. Okay, like-minded individuals doing the damn thing. Congratulations, Nested. You deserve all that you've worked hard for, and enjoy the single sizes. It is fun over here. I love it. I love that for you, girly. How do you keep your weight off consistently? Consistency. I know. Whatever you did to lose weight, you have to keep doing to keep it off. I know it sounds wild. No. Sarcasm aside, whatever you did to lose weight, you have to keep doing to keep it off. Because whatever the hell you were doing before made you fat. So if you cut calories, you'll need to keep your calories at a certain level in order to maintain this new weight. If you fasted, you will need to keep fasting in your life. You won't be doing ADF for the rest of your life, but you will be doing some form of fasting for the rest of your life. Mainly because fasting is not just for weight loss, it's a health benefit as well. Keeps inflammation down, hormones regulated, cholesterol low. You know, back to the inflammation. It's the inflammation for me. Just all kinds of benefits, autophagy, increase in HGH, kill off old dead cells, repairing, break on digestion, great bowel movements, time to digest. Like the benefits of fasting is immense. And I would keep some form of fasting. If that's how you lost weight, you have to keep fasting. If you started doing a lot of extra exercise, you will have to keep doing a lot of extra exercise to keep the weight off. Whatever you did to lose the weight, you have to keep doing. You keep your weight off consistently through consistency. Bars. I'm on one tonight. I need a mug. I have to put that on a mug. And that's goals, having candids of yourself. Loving candids of yourself is a big, big flex. When you can be tagged in any picture and you look bomb in all of them, you don't even care if your eyes are crossed. The body is T. The body is T. And T to you, not T to Instagram, not T to these online foolishness. T to you. That's all. That's all. You look at it and you don't cringe. You don't untag yourself. That's it. You've won. You've won the I Love Myself awards. When you look in the mirror and you're just happy, you've won. Not even happy. You don't even have to be happy. I saw this video and she was like, when you're able to reach body neutrality, like not hate it, not be, you don't have to be super excited about it, but you're just like, oh, that's me. That's really a great destination as well. Body neutrality. Loathing your body is the worst thing. If you loathe your body, you have to change. You have to change. You must change in the name of peace. Mental peace. If you loathe your body, and you could have even lost the weight and still have extra skin, find the money to do the surgery. I know that's my shadow self is speaking to you, the vanity, okay? Loathing yourself, loathing your body. I wouldn't wish it on, yeah, I would wish it on my worst enemy, actually. Yeah, but I wouldn't wish it on you. If you hate it, fix it. Point blank, period. If you hate it, what? Fix it. If you hate it, fix it. Oh, okay, I'm done. I had to get back on track and recommit because I stagnated. I was overeating on feed days and used AI to be accurate. Has me back on track. Y'all are still fat because you're not using AI, okay? You hear all these people using Chat GPT? Use the Chat GPT. It's not for just writing emails and essays. The Chat GPT will like change your life. And if you're cool to go there, you could upload pictures. It'll look at you and be like, this is what you need to work on. It would be better if you do this. Give it some stats, whatever conditions you may be facing. It'll give you a personalized plan. You no longer have to pay people to do these things now, because Chat will read you for filth for free. And if you want to get the 4.0, I would pay for the $20 a month for the full Chat, but I'm using Chat like that. I'd be using just the free things they give me. But Chat, y'all fat because y'all not using Chat. So much inspiration in these comments. I started at 169 all the way every 2 weeks. Yes, every 2 weeks is really good. Jenny says she knows her why, and it's to have a strong body. Yes, good body, gal, that is capable of various movements and is built for longevity. All right, Ford Strong. We love to hear it. Fighting my last pounds to Wonderland. Stubborn buggers, but determined to beat them. Don't let them beat you. Okay? Show the twos who's boss and never see her again. 201, 200, go to hell. I'm in the 190s now, baby. Tell them who's boss. Show the twos who's boss. Ones, okay? We don't do twos, we do ones. Get yourself to the Wonderland. I'm proud of you, though. If this fly don't get on my face. After this, I've been doing the 2-week shred. Oh, look, my husband is looking at me. Hi, hubby. He's really cute, though. Anyways, that's weird to have in my phone. The reason I did this, by the way, is to manifest. The best way to manifest is visually. I want a husband. I want a man. I want my man. I want my man. I want the man for me. I don't want a man. I want the man. So when you're able to like visualize, like say you went to Chat and you uploaded a picture of yourself and then told Chat, hey, Chat, I want my ideal body looks. Chat will put your face on the body of your dreams. And then you'll get this hyper realistic photo and you'll be like, wait, that's me. And then all of a sudden you will start manifesting the person you're supposed to be. Nothing, well, other than visually, experience is the next way. Well, the top way to bring things to fruition. So that would be like, if you want a new car, a dream car, say you have a dream car, the car of your dreams. Looking at pictures on Pinterest isn't enough. You need to go to the dealership and sit behind the wheel You need to do a test drive. You need to tell the guy, oh, how much is this? Okay, all of a sudden, the car is going to come faster. It is. It just is, because now the thoughts and the body are in alignment. When we keep it all in the thought, it takes longer. Now the feeling is in action. Oh my God, my hands are on the steering wheel. Oh, this is possible. That's why it's important, if you don't go places, go places. Walk into the store that you feel uncomfortable in. It's very hard for me to go into high-end stores. Why? Because I feel like as soon as I go in, they know. They know I ain't got no money for this. They know. Walk in anyway, because you deserve to be there. Okay? Go to open houses. Look at really, really nice house. You need to put yourself in the place. Go to the nice ass house, like open houses. Walk in the manor. Walk in the mansion. Walk in the high rise. They don't know what's in your pockets. They don't know. They don't know. You know. Are you going to act like they know? Or are you going to act like they don't know? If you know what I'm saying. All that to say is visualizing and then enacting makes things come quicker. Y'all, I know I sound woo-woo. I'm a Scorpio. That's all we do. But we're the best. Scorpios are the best at manifesting. Why? Because we're aligned like that. We are aligned like that. The truly healed ones. I don't know if I'm healed yet, but we're very self-aware creatures. We know what and what not to do. I love being a Scorpio. It's hard, but my Sag rising balances it out. You know what I'm saying? The tongue out was a Sag rising. The hand on the face is a Scorpio. I'm gonna get off this soon because I got things to do. Oh yeah, I was telling you what I was gonna do. ADHD things. Okay, so after this live, I've been doing the Chloe Ting 2-week shred. I'm on day 3. Y'all not gonna stop me. Okay, so I'm not gonna be here playing around with you all night because I got this to do. Already 3 days in, the abs are abbing. The abs are abbing. The waistline is whittling. When I want to lose some extra inches real quick, real fast, nothing but Chloe Ting, baby. Nothing but Chloe Ting. When I tell you this girl is a magician, I love her to death. I'm on her app. She has a core app and all her programs ever created. I just love her. So on Sunday, I have a white party I'm going to. And I have like a deep cut shirt. I'm going to have like some baggy jeans on. I'm thinking about vlogging it, but actually I will vlog it. It's been a while since I vlogged. I like to vlog my events because I love editing those. That's the only time I like editing, is when I'm vlogging like an event. Plus, you get to relink with my girls. I should have vlogged the Beanie Man concert, but my head wasn't into it. I'm a vlog Sunday. I usually vlog every time we do the white party. And if you're there, say hi. It's in New York. It's called Resurrection on the Green. It's called Resurrection on the Green. So if you're there and you see me, hey, it's in it probably isn't safe, but hey, if you're there, you're there. It's called Resurrection on the Green. But yeah, I need to look snatched. So I've been doing Chloe Ting. So after this, straight to the TV, doing some burpees. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Okay. Your 3rd month going, okay, princess. Going on vacation to Trinidad. Boy, Trini to the bone. In July, any tips? Should I pause for 2 weeks? Do as much as you can before the trip. Do as much as you can before the trip. Get your workouts in, get your steps in, and make sure you don't mess up with your 36-hour fast, okay? Do everything possible to look as great for the trip as possible. And then while you're there, enjoy yourself. Why? Because, and when I say y'all on vacation, enjoy yourself, the food hits differently on vacation. The food is fresh, the food is not processed, the food is not genetically modified, the food is home food. You understand? The food is not American food. The food is not processed food. The food is home food. Next, you're going to be up and down, around and around. More than likely, you're going to be partying, jumping, fetting. You're going to be sweating. You're going to be daggering. You're going to be whining. You're going to be doing all the things. You're going to be walking up and down from shop to town, from town to beach, from beach to river. You're going to be doing all those things. You're going to be swimming. You're going to be playing. Okay? You're going to be active. Enjoy your life. And then for 3, you're going to be less stressed. You're going to be having the time of your life. Stress and weight loss don't equate, okay? That's why I tell a lot of people, if you're stressed, get your stress together and then you can focus on weight loss, because if you're fighting for survival, weight loss is not going to be achievable. It's not easy to lose weight in survival mode. You're going to be having the time of your life. So the cortisol is going to be low. You're going to be happy. You're going to be stress-free. You're not going to be focused on food. Food will be a background player because there's things such as friends, family, fun that are going to be at the forefront. Do you understand? It's unlike America, where we wake up, we go to work, we come back, we make food, we sit in front of the TV, and then we go to sleep and do it all over again, maybe with a random activity here and there. Okay, of course we're going to turn to food in America, because what else? Where else is the joy? That's why I said it's very important to have joy in your life. So go enjoy your life, eat the doubles, have the roti, have the chickpeas, have the fish and bake. Enjoy your life. Don't pause. Don't pause. Just be conscious. The only thing I will tell you to be conscious of, the alcohol. Okay? Beware of alcohol. Give yourself a max drink capacity. If it's 3, let it be 3. If it's 2, let it be 2. But don't play yourself and go 5, 6, 7. Don't do that. You're going to get bloated. You're going to set yourself back immensely. You're going to build up your glycogen reserves, and it's going to be even harder when you come back and try to restart. Beware of alcohol. Have fun. What's this? You talking about, Tiffany? I'm doing a competition with my boyfriend and my mom, and I told them I was kicking their asses this Friday weigh-in, so I just jumped in today. Been fasted since last night. It's the mindset. It's always the mindset, y'all. It's always the mindset. I find it extremely difficult to do ADF during my period. I always binge eat. How are you able to do it? I don't have issues on my period. It's the week before my period. So is it on your period? Maybe on your period. Dr. Mindy Peltz. I'm not even going to try to break that down. Y'all go to Dr. Mindy Peltz. She knows everything about period. But when I'm ADFing, I fast on my period. It was the week before my period I realized it was hard, and then I came across Dr. Mindy Peltz and her talking about the luteal phase and understanding intermittent fasting for your cycle. And then I started to be conscious of that, because there's times where I'm like, why is this so hard? Why do I feel so weak? Why am I so tired? I wasn't tracking my period. I was just living day in and day out. Track your period, know when your period is coming up, and then eat accordingly. So during your period, you want to focus on more iron-rich foods. If you into beef, eat beef. If you can tan liver, take liver. Um, Protein-rich foods. You want to kind of build back the iron that you're losing through menstruation. Um, but yeah, get fast like a girl. Fast like a girl will tell you everything you need to know. You need to have resources while you are fasting. Don't come on my page expecting me to know anything. I don't know nothing. I only know what other people taught me. That's not fair for you to think I did all this research to share. And then you're going to come to me talking about Colleen told me. Colleen said nothing. I'm not liable. You go get the researched materials. I am inspiration, motivation. I'm not a plethora of information here. I don't know nothing. I do IT. I do IT and build Legos. I'm the wrong person to ask, but I know enough to do what I need to do. Please, if you're fasting, please get books. Please get material. Get Fast Like a Girl, Delay Don't Deny, Feast Fast Repeat, Obesity Code. There's so much. You need resources because you need to understand the mechanics of fasting. That will make your why stronger. If you know why this is happening, you'll be okay with it happening and then just wait it out. All of the times you think you're dying, you're not dying. This is your body just reacting. And if you read about it, you'll know what to expect. Please, 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 please. I think I put it in the description box. Okay. 26 pounds lost. Congratulations, Taj. Good job. I'm going to be your motivator for the day. Come on, where's that smile? I don't know who that for. All I do is smile for a living. I actually need to stop because people think I'm stupid. If you smile too much, people think you're stupid. But so my sister told me that a long time ago, and I never let it go. But I think things are funny. Like I be smiling. If somebody comes up to me and be like, "Hey, Colleen," I'm like, "Hi." It's free, and my teeth are nice, so why not? Okay. A Leo gang. Okay, back to Leos. Leos should never not be hot. If you are a Leo in the chat, you need to be hot. Your sign cannot afford to be. That is out of alignment with who you are. If you are a Leo, you need to be hot. It's a to not be hot. You're a fire sign, but you're also the attention sign. You're the hot girl sign. You're the I know who I am sign. You're the quiet storm. Like Leos, they were born to be hot. If you're anything but hot, you are living out of an alignment and you're probably miserable. So nested, I'm glad you made it back to where you belong. That's what it is. You're back to where you belong. Leo's being not hot, scary. Scary, scary, scary. Yeah, avocados are full of fiber. I lost 15 pounds in 2 months, alternate day fasting, no exercise. That's amazing, actually. No exercise. I stood my entire workday using my standing desk and stopped using elevators. Little things add up. It matters. Y'all talking about my husband? I finally got back to it. Let me see. Amina says, "Oh, he's cute. He's your type. He is cute. Nice. His name is Devin. Devin. Good Lord. Devin. Idris. Lamar. Darwin. Yeah, it's getting from bad to worse. Urkel. He does look like a Lawrence. I'll take Lawrence. Olu. Not he does. The chat knows I'm of Jamaican descent. So I think I want to call Chat a she. She gave me like somebody of Jamaican descent. Um, Eric, okay. Alex. This is exactly what I said. I told my sister, I was like, I bet you he lives in Liverpool. This is exactly what I said. This man don't live near me. He lives in Liverpool. Eric Olu? Goodbye. Y'all are hilarious. When I tell you, I told my sister, this man lives in England, the UK. I'm pointing on the wrong side because it's flipped. This man lives in the UK or Seattle, Washington. Because he looks like he could be like a tech bro, a tech guy. Yeah, he could be on the West Coast. He gives West Coast and or England. Matthew or Julian? Matthew or Julian? I could see Julian. I like Julian. Jeffrey. Why y'all playing my future husband? I don't know. I can't think of anything. I can mess with Lawrence only because insecure, and everybody's always called me Issa because I'm an awkward black girl. Lawrence, Lorenzo, Eric, or Corey. Felix. Okay. That's enough. Y'all are so funny though. That's so cute. That tagged picture will humble the mess out of you. Good. Good, good, good. Sometimes that's the wake up call. I need one of y'all to set your kids up, set your man up, set a family friend up to tell him to take a picture of you when you least expect it and send it to you. That's the only true picture. That's the only real picture. And if you're not running from it, if it makes you want to crumble and die, you have work to do. Melissa has been with her man 40 years. Good Lord. What did you meet as kindergartners? You got your dream car, as you should. As you should. I need to lose from size 12 or 8 to 8 or 6. You look really great. Thank you. I'll put this back up. Oh my God, this man. Is he haunting me? Why is this not staying? There we go. Chloe Ting got me right back in 2020. She'll get you right any time of the year. I'll never. I said it's already day 3 and I see abs. It's freaking me out. What do you do in IT? I'm in IT as well. I'm a data analyst for a logistics company. Which I made the transition. I was in media production, which was my dream career, to be honest. And I had kids. I couldn't do 14 to 16 hours on set anymore. And decided to make a career change in my 30s. I started as a preloader, made my way up to a supervisor in preload, and then I looked internally for jobs. I started school, so I did some database. I was a database tutor, SQL, all that, and they took pity on me and took me in. And I'm very happy. I love my job. I love my job. I'm a hybrid schedule, 3 days in office, 2 days work from home. I have a great manager. If you're a Black woman, having a middle-aged white man as your supervisor/manager is the best thing, to be honest. They have nothing to lose, so all they want to do is help you. I've had experiences with Black men as managers. Wouldn't recommend. I had experiences with Black women as managers. I also love white women as supervisors, but a white man as a manager for a black woman, they cruising through life, so they just want to see you cruise too. I listen. This is my experience, and a lot of women have said it too. Having a white manager as a black woman helps. It does. It does. It does. I love my manager. It's great. Yes, go Leos. You're amazing. Yes, I love Leos. I love Leos. I love a Leo. Leo rising, so I'm going to include myself as someone who needs to be hot. My Aquarius sun needs to be hot too. I have an Aquarius moon. Yes, but if you're a Leo, you need to be hot. I'm not playing with you. You're going to be a part of my why. I'm a Leo. That should be your only why. That's the why. If you are a Leo, it is mandatory you are hot. I'm so serious. Think about all the celebrity Leo women. Jennifer Lopez, Halle Berry, Angela Bassett, Madonna. Listen, say what you want about them. They will never give up their hotness. They would rather pump themselves with 15 gallons of collagen than to fall off. It's against their religion. They don't care how old they get. They don't care what it takes, what they have to eat, how many times they have to exercise. It is mandatory for them. And you could say, oh yeah, all celebrities are. For Leos, it's mandatory because they're the sun in their universe. They're literally the sun. They're the sun. So that's why it's so out of alignment for a Leo rising, hell, even Leo moons, to not be fire. They dress well. Like even they're fashionistas. They are fashion. Leos are fashionistas. If that reason alone, you have to look hot. How are you going to enjoy your closet? And it's not just like, oh, I like to dress well. Yeah, I like to dress sexy. You want, and this is where the shadow self, embrace that shadow self. This is where Leos are the sign that you walk in and all heads need to turn. Not because they're just so, they need it. They require that to know that they're that girl. Leos, get your life together. Get your life. What time did this start? At 7. You're on week 4 of your 7-month ADF. Wait, week 4 of my 7-month ADF. How does that go? Oh, okay. You're giving yourself 7 months. Okay, I see. Congrats. 4 weeks is awesome. Yeah, that's a big deal. How much weight do you lose average per month on ADF? The first week, you will lose 5 to 9 pounds. And each week after that, expect to lose 1 to 2. Y'all still naming him? Okay, let me put him back on. James. Carl. Not Carl. Lord have mercy. Why y'all naming my husband Carl? John, and he lives in New Jersey. I love Jersey men. I like Jersey men. I really do. They're exactly my type. Jersey men. I like Jersey guys. I will say that. Okay, let me put him away again. There we go. I agree. White male for manage best all around experiences in life. There's literally an entire post about it. And it's just like, white men move through the world freely. They really do. They don't really have any oppressors. They don't have any blocks. They usually have some kind of generational wealth and or easy to make their own business. They're easier to climb corporate ladders. And they're really like the top of the food chain, right? So when you don't have anybody to really compete with, which others do. Is like a female manager would. It's innate within us to have some kind of competitiveness with other women, and then um, sometimes Black men are so trapped in trauma or proving oneself that it's hard to appease them. The white man is like, oh, that's good. I like that. They're just kind of nonchalant almost. If you know, you know. It's a if you know kind of experience. My candid pick is why I'm sitting here 25 hours in a massive headache, but tomorrow's feast day, so I'll be fine. I don't want you to have a massive headache. I want you to get electrolytes, please. Please, please, please. I'm a Cancer, rooting for you, gorgeous Leos. Cancers are cuties. Cancers are cuties. Same at 32. It changed from operations and banking, making 40K and double that after my first role and role number 3 after 3 years, over 6 figures now. I'm a little, for one, congratulations, Alana. That is amazing. And I'm almost there with you, almost there. I'm still finishing up my cybersecurity degree because I want to work in GRC, which is governance, risk, and compliance. But just having the foot in the door after coming from an entire other industry that literally had nothing to do with the industry I'm in now, it's a big deal. I've always wanted to do a video about it because I do find it inspirational. Because for one, I find it disheartening and very sad that a lot of Black women are not in media production, like the NBCs, the talk shows, the TV. Like I used to be the only Black woman on set sometimes, and the only other one sometimes would be like hair and makeup. I would be the only Black woman on set. And then, if I did see other Black people, it would be like the grip or the lighting guy, and they're union workers and stuff. So I was just like, wow, I was one of none. And it was cool being a unicorn to a point. And then I was like, wow, why aren't more Black people here? I think it was my dream career. I knew since age 13 that I wanted to do production. I went to school for production. My degree is in production. What is it? Media management and production. And it was broadcast management and production. No, it's not broadcast anymore. I'm old. Jesus. And then also I need people to know that it's never too late to make a change. It's never too late. So I should make the video, but I don't know. Who is that man? That's a good question. Did you eat keto on ADF? I sure didn't. He looks like a Wendell. Okay, on that note, I'm out. I'm going to go do my Chloe Ting. A Discord? Absolutely not. Winston? Good, no. Seriously, this is true about white male managers. All right. I'm glad I reached the end of the chat. Thank you all so much. I hope I'm going to do a cut down of the first 30 minutes. Hopefully it'll be inspirational because you need to know your why. Your why needs to carry you. It needs to be strong. It could be deep. It could be shallow, but it needs to be there. It needs to hold you because when the going gets rough and the rough gets going, what you going to do? What are you going to do? And on that note, thank you. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Don't forget to hit the like.